I'm still going to show it. So, because I'm not going to come back to it because we're in emergency mode now. I'm so stressed out about my family. But here's what's actually taking the market down. And you have to realize all these markets are interrelated, okay? So let's just take one pension fund, but there's hundreds and there's thousands of them, and they have a lot of assets, okay? So here we have $100 bill. Let's pretend that this is 100 billion, just because that's what some of the pension funds actually have, okay? So they have 100 billion in the pension fund, and the people who are already retired, they've promised them out of the 100 billion, 4 billion a year. That's how much they give out. They give out 1,000 a month, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 a month to tens of thousands of people. Same way Social Security works. So any pension fund or defined benefit plan or the Social Security. So they take money from you for years, and they have the 100 and they hand out the 4. Okay, and they're like, and so this worked when interest rates were 5%, 6%, 7%. Stock market would go up and down. They weren't allowed to put a lot into the stock market because it was volatile, but it had 6, 7, 8%. Well, as bond yields kept dropping, they kept getting approval to put a little bit more in the stocks to make up that difference, right? Because bonds were paying 4%. This is 4% on the $100 bill. Well, so where it really started crimping them is literally just in the last down cycle. Even though we went down to 0 on interest rates with them, the long-term rate stayed at 3, 4%. So that's why this did not implode. But now we have long-term rates. You cannot find a government bond around the country that's safe that's paying over 1.5%. Most of them 1 or 0.5%. So now here's where the other thing gets really scary. You're like, well, they got the 100, they pay out the 4. They don't have the 100. On the books, they say they have the 100. You know what they actually have? They've been playing a game with you. They have 20 billion of the 100 billion. They don't have the whole 100 billion. And so the way that they've been getting the $4 is they've been investing in stocks and risky corporate bonds to get 7, 8, 9, 10% interest annual yield. Well, 10% on 20 is $2. Wait, Jason, that's not enough. You said that the retirees get $4, 4 billion. Right. You have the other employees for the companies or the pensions paying in. So all they've been doing, that's why these pensions are underfunded. They've been taking the 2 from the current payees and matching it up with the 10% yield on the 20 and handing over 4. So everybody that's getting their pensions and their defined benefit plans and things like that thinks everything's okay. They think it's all okay until just this last year. And now, with interest rates as low as they are, 3, 4%, I'm not going to do change. Let's say it's 5%, even though it's not that. They're only earning $1, and they're taking in 2 from the payees. Okay, 2 in from the payees, earning 1. So they've been having to steal $1 from the 20 to pay the 4. So this has been going down. And now, something I don't believe they're even talking about, most of the bonds around the world, corporate, government, and everything, has now dropped 15 to 20%. And these guys also sketchily went into stocks and different derivatives like that. The $20, so of the 100 that they tell you they have, they only had 20. You know what it's worth now? It's fucking worth 10. And they've got to pay 4. That's what they've promised, that the 4 program was working. Now with the economy shut down, do you think 2's coming in on this side? No, 1, maybe none. So now we're down to 1. They're earning 1% on this. You know what 1% on a $10 bill is? It's a dime. So it's nothing. So now they're going to have to steal 3 from the 10. Take the 1. If they're going to keep making these $4 billion payments to all you pension people, this 10's going to be gone in 2 to 3 years. Like 100% gone, where they won't even be able to pay anything. Like it's not where it's going down. They're like, okay, we'll have to reduce it 1 or 2. The pension funds are done. I don't even know what they'd have to go down to 1, where it's just 1 in, 1 out or something like that. They're going to get cut by 50, 75%. They have to. This is going to go away. You can't make $4. You can't make 40% on your money right now doing anything. So that's actually what's collapsing everything, collapsing all of the industry, oil, precious metals, stocks, everything. It's the $200 trillion bond implosion. That is what's taking this whole thing down. So I will get off of that. So, so I brought up that Trudeau from Canada said they're going to start, now that they've shut down their car plants, all of North America is not producing a single car right now. Talking Mexico, Canada, and America. They're going to retool those plants. So I got one other bomb to drop on you guys. This is a good one. It's coming. Bernie Sanders wins. Student loans are going away. They're printing trillions. What is it? What's it? That's the easiest one. Instead of just printing trillions and trying to hand that money out. Everybody who's got student debt, this is my, I have zero inside information on this. This is just totally based off of my financial studying and history and all that. They're going to just put a big X through student loans. That's how you get rid of that. So that'll be a boost. That'll help some people. You know what? Just wipe that crap clean. They haven't even been collecting. Did you know they've been collecting on the 1.5 trillion in student loans? What have they even been? They've been pulling in like 10, 15 billion. It's this fake number over there that's never going to get paid, and they're just getting pennies on it. That's like having, like, you loaned your buddy $1,000 and he drives by and flicks a nickel at your porch every few months. Do you really think you're ever going to get the $1,000 out of him? And aren't you sick of getting a nickel? So you're just going to say, right off the $1,000, 1.5 trillion.